What's up, guys? Welcome back to Bri2J Presents. I'm your host, Bri2J, and today I'm presenting to you the Marvel Select Wanda from WandaVision. Big shout out to Diamond Select for sending me out this product sample for a review. With that being said, let's go over Wanda. So for those of you who have not yet seen WandaVision, which came out actually last January, this is how Wanda looked at the end of the finale. The new outfit, even like probably how she's going to be dressed in Doctor Strange 2 Multiverse of Madness, because she's officially the Scarlet Witch, which is great that they finally got to use that name in her story arc, because she's been just Wanda for the entire time when we all knew, come on, but you know, I guess legality and all that good stuff. But that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about this magnificent figure from Diamond Select. I think the likeness is spot on. Let me get her magic effect out of the way. We'll talk more about those in a little bit, but I think the face sculpt is spot on to Elizabeth Olsen. Like, I think this looks really, really good. She actually comes with two heads, which we'll talk about when we talk accessories. But yeah, I think the sculpt work is magnificent. Even like the head gear here looks really good. That's the thing about Marvel Select. They really pay close attention to detail, and that's fantastic. I wish other companies would do the same. So, this figure, really awesome. I can't stop posing this thing around because I love all the shows that Marvel had put out, but WandaVision was on there with probably one of the best series that they've done. I hope it's not just a one-off, but it probably is. Anyway, so yeah, so this is how she appeared in the end of the show, and again, how she'll probably look in Multiverse. But this outfit is spot on, detailed, accurate, and I think it looks fantastic. Nice paintwork and detail, nice sculpt. Not sure if the camera's picking it up, but there's actually like a grid line in the sculpt for the pants, and that's really cool. Even some onto the boot, I believe. Yep, it's light, but it's there. For the arms, same thing. There's like a rough feel to it. It's not just paint. The cape as well. I have a scuff on mine, but don't worry about that. Yeah, the cape pattern, I think, really good. The way the hair came out looks fantastic as well. It looks like it was black plastic, and then they just put orange paint on top to give like the shadowy effect of natural hair. Here's the back of the figure there, which I'll show you more in detail in a moment, because you could actually take the cape off and not use the cape if you didn't want to. So that's really cool of an option. So yeah, forgive me with the like throat clearing. I think I had like a cold last week. So yeah, so I think the way the paintwork on the face, especially, as I mentioned, it looks a lot like Elizabeth Olsen. They gave the same like piercing green eyes that she has, which I think looks fantastic. She has the pose style for the magic hands, which I think is awesome as well. And then she comes with a few items, which I'll talk about momentarily. But yeah, I think this figure looks great. For articulation, she can look all the way down, back about there, some side to side because it's a ball peg. With the cape on, not much articulation. You know what? We'll take the cape off. Actually, I'll show you the alternate head first, and then we'll do that. So here's the alternate head. Again, looks a lot like Elizabeth Olsen. And then, for whatever reason, I can't seem to get my head on proper. So that's how it looks, right? I'm just going to fake it. But yeah, that's how it looks to give the look of the cape at the hood. But since I like to basically display my Wanda without the cape, I'll put the head back. Okay, don't know why this is doing this. Technical difficulties. There we go. Pop right back in. Sometimes ball pegs would be tricky, but that's with every figure. So arms go out about there. They rotate all the way around. Single jointed elbows that do swivel. And she does have swivel and hinge on the wrist. Diaphragm and waist articulation can kick out that far. Back, not far because of the cape. You know, I forget, it only probably goes to like there. Fake that. Does have thigh cut, double jointed knees. Top of the boot rotates, hinge and ankle articulation, of course. Gotta love the pivot. So that's really cool. Again, I think the paintwork came out really good. Now that the cape is off, you can see a better look at the flesh tone on the arms and like the chest area, and the neck. And I think all the paintwork and detail is fantastic on this figure. One cool thing, so at the end of WandaVision, she was shown like, doing this, right? So you can get her to do the magic split thing. If you have a display base, I don't have one laying around at the moment, but you could get her to kind of just do that, and I think that's pretty cool that you have that option. So, dope figure. One of my favorite Marvel Selects, honestly. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, so that's articulation. Let me show you the rest of the accessories. So for accessories, Wanda comes with a decent amount. So aside from the alternate head, which I showed, and the cape, which it's on her in the package, but I count it as an accessory because it's removable. So she has 2 of these really cool looking magic effects. One for each hand. Let me get it to zoom in on that and not her. Yeah, so 2 of these, sculpted really nice, right? And then she has this one here, which again, really nice. And then the one that I had her holding at the start of the video. All nicely sculpted, and if you get proper lighting through here, and I don't know if it's picking up with mine, but you could actually see the translucent at its finest. And right now, at the time of recording, it's like 2 o'clock in New York. So like, I got peak sunlight aside from my lighting here. So you can get the proper transition going through. I think that's really cool. And then lastly, she comes with 2 hands outside of the gloves. So she has 2 no glove hands. And again, the flesh tone really nice. And, Wanda wears her ring all the time, so they got her, the nice paintwork there, too. So, yeah, and to put these on, I mean, obviously not hard. You just take the hand off like so, and then take this, and just plug it back in. Just be gentle. But, yeah, that's her with, without the glove. Although I like the glove look best. Like, how I display her a lot is, just like how I have her. Sometimes with magic, sometimes with not, but this is the best way, in my opinion, to display this figure. I like this figure a lot. It's definitely worth finding and buying. So, again, thank you, Diamond Select, for sending me out this magnificent piece. I guess that pretty much wraps up this video. So thank you guys for listening to me, clear my throat and ramble. But definitely check out, I have a lot more videos on the way. So yeah, you could of course find this video on my YouTube channel, Bri2J Presents. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you comment, I will reply. I do. I try my best to reply to everybody. You can follow me on social media. Of course, check out Bri2JPresents.com, where I have a link to a bunch of other things, including videos, art, like old videos from like when I first started. A link to InnerCityGeeks.net, which is where I'm part of the podcast. And I don't need to tell you where to find us on that, because trust me, you hear us. But you could check me out on Instagram and Twitter, both Bri2J Presents. Finally fixed my Twitter. Yes. else? Yeah, so you can find me in all those things. Thank you guys so much for listening, and again, to me ramble and stuff. Yeah, so check out InnerCityGeeks.net as well, where I'm part of the podcast. You could, there's links to everything there as well, including where you could listen to us on Spotify, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and Google Podcasts. So, thank you guys so much, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
That's crispy.